The best actress working today, hands down, there is no argument for me, is Michelle Williams.
Oh my God,
Fosse
Verdon?
Did you watch Fosse Verdon?
I watched a lot.
I didn't watch it.
My
gosh.
wife
That's
has been
incredible.
watching it like religiously, and here's the thing: I just missed out when she started watching it, so I haven't been like as tuned in. But when I watch, I'm like, oh, what is this? Like I do with Bachelor, where I start checking my emails. I'm locked in and I'm watching it. She is. I mean, she's
a
Daniel
phenom.
Day-Lewis level.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
she
yeah.
is so good.
Phenom.
You are watching her, and you're saying, "Where's Michelle Williams?"
I've never seen Michelle Williams in that show.
Never. I mean, like because what's
I
his
didn't know
face?
who Gwen Verdon is.
Yeah.
I never knew. I mean, obviously, you know who Bob Fosse is because he won everything. And like,
Right.
if you're just a casual, musical whatever fan of the '70s, you know the name Bob Fosse. The guy
Right.
he was an influence in dancing and musicals forever. Right.
Chicago.
I had no idea who Gwen Verdon was until this show, and then you realize that Fosse was the villain. Gwen Verdon she was just a Broadway legend at that point. I didn't know. What Michelle Williams is doing as Gwen Verdon, it's like
It's insane.
You're watching a master class.
If she does not win the Emmy,
Oh
I
my
don't care.
God.
There's no one that can touch her.
Is
right
the
now.
show great though?
It's
Or
really
is-
good.
So it's worth
Fantastic.
rewatching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And she is so good in the role, and Rockwell's fantastic. He's always
Yes.
fantastic. But you can always see. I mean, and this is of any actor, you always see a bit of that person inside of the role. She disappears. You do not know that it's her. She literally becomes someone from that time period. Her voice, everything. I said to my wife, it's like it's not that Gwen Verdon was that her name? Gwen
Verdon.
Verdon. Not that she was unattractive. She's just very kind of old timey. Like you realize she's a pretty woman for the time, but I'm not like attracted to her. Michelle Williams, I'm attracted to when I see her. And I'm like not attracted to her in this role because she's. I mean, it's the way she speaks, the way she talks. I feel like I'm watching someone my grandmother would have hung out with. It's crazy. Like I could not believe how
that's great.
she's great in this role.
And she totally pulls off that like
right,
because that was the time,
and it's not forced.
Nope.
It was, and she just became the character, like you said. When someone just becomes, it was nuts watching. And I said to my wife, I was like, if she does not win the Emmy, this is full on crime.
This is
full on crime.
The only way she's because it's a limited series. I
Yeah.
don't know where they're gonna put Big Little Lies this year but I would imagine
limited
that
series as well.
will it be limited series?
Yeah, because that's how they're advertising it.
Yeah.
So I have to assume.
because then you'll probably have
Meryl
Meryl Streep, but
She'll be
Meryl
supporting
Streep.
probably.
I think
though.
she's
Meryl
supporting.
Streep.
Yeah. I think she's supporting.
Yeah.
But Fosse Verdon, I mean, it's. I mean, again, everybody thinks it's sort of like a musical show. Like they would think that Fighting with My
It's
Family is a
not.
wrestling movie. It's
not.
not. It
No,
really
no.
isn't.
I love
It's-
musical shows
I
anyway.
think.
though.
Yeah.
Well, I think Rockwell has gotten a lot of people to watch
Sure.
because he's just one of those beloved actors, and I think that. I mean, anything Michelle Williams is in, whether it's Blue Valentine or
that movie.
the
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. But what's the one? The one Manchester by
Manchester
the Sea.
by the Sea.
That
Oh,
scene
yeah,
in
my
Manchester by the
goodness.
Sea when she's with Casey Affleck and they meet up again after all
Oh,
those
my
years.
God.
It just. Her
Got you.
performance, it hits you in the heart with an axe, and she is so. I mean, she is so underrated. I know everyone realizes how good of an actress she is, but she is at another level. And this was just something that I watched her the other day, and I said, "That is just someone that not enough people are talking about." You recognize her? Yeah, she's a really great actress. She is next level talent.
Do you think she's an A-list celebrity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
You guys
sure.
do? I don't.
Yeah.
I always judge Grammy and Sky, my little sister. I don't think either of them probably know
Would
who
know,
she is.
yeah. I mean, not in that. There's celebrity. There's like A-list celebrity. Maybe not, but I mean, as
I think
far
she's
as
A-list
A-list movie
actress.
star, yeah. But I see where you're coming from too. Like like if I was talking to my mom, my dad, like, wait, which one is that?
Yeah, exactly.
she's
and then you say, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw that movie."
which is crazy because she should
be a bigger name. Household
Everyone
name.
should know who she
I
is.
agree.
When you come to just overall talent, Michelle Williams is the best actress working today. There's just no one better than her. And there are other people that I like a lot and maybe even like better than her. But as far as raw talent goes, I don't know.
If you watch, I mean, because I guarantee you in Big Little Lies, Meryl Streep's going to play herself. A lot of the actresses that are getting nominated are going to play herself. I haven't watched this Gentleman Jack show. I watched like the first 30 minutes. I was like, I don't know if this one's for me. But, I mean, because it's like slow British television. But what she is doing on screen in Fosse Verdon is
It's
just
nuts.
Do you watch the first season of Big Little Lies?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't feel like they were playing themselves at all.
Maybe not Nicole Kidman.
I'm not saying,
No.
that's especially
Right.
Nicole Kidman.
Reese Witherspoon, I think, had a lot of
Yes.
Reese Witherspoon.
There was a lot of Reese Witherspoon in there.
Maybe
But I thought she
her
was great in
more
that.
so, but
Yeah.
Shailene Woodley, I don't feel like, or I get what you guys are saying. Maybe it's not the transformation
Right.
that Michelle Williams is
Totally,
doing.
that's what
but-
I'm kind of getting.
Okay.
At.
Yeah, no, but they use a lot of their personality to play the character, which a lot of actors and
Which is what
actresses
you
do.
learn in
Totally.
school.
100%. People do it all the time, and that's what I mean. Like even what I said with Rockwell, like Sam Rockwell's bringing a lot of what Sam Rockwell brings to a lot of his roles and putting it into Fosse,
Which is why he's cast. Yeah.
But you don't see Michelle Williams. It's insane. Like Christian Bale, you see like even the stuff like Christian Bale for Dick Cheney, he disappeared into the role and became Dick Cheney, right? But there's only like a handful of actors that can do that because Christian Bale, who is super famous and an A-list star, he's a guy that like it's hard to look at a role and say, well, that's Christian Bale. Yet he still finds a way to do it, whether it's in The Fighter or The Machinist.
I was gonna say Machinist.
Yeah, or this, or you know the whatever the hell I was just talking about with Vice.
Vice.
He finds a way to do it, and Michelle Williams is now becoming that person. I just don't think. I think
That's how I feel about Charlize. I think she is the number one working actress in the
I gotta
world.
be honest. I mean, Long Shot blew me away.
I heard it was
what I hear.
But
Yeah,
like
no, it's great.
thinking about the fact that she can do that, or then something like Tully, or then something like Monster. I mean, talk about somebody who
She's pretty great.
transforms.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Michelle Williams isn't, and you don't have to compare the two.
Monster is
but
another
to-
one. Yeah.
I said that.
You said that? Sorry, I missed it. I missed it.
But yeah, Charlize to me, like
Did you ever see her in Monster? She was great in that.
who is in Monster?
Charlize Jennings.
Christina Ricci.
No, but you're right. You're absolutely right. She should be up in the conversation as well. I think she's another one. Her, Nicole Kidman, they're actresses that I think that are super solid. But there's something Michelle Williams. I just put her in that upper echelon.
Yeah.
I put her up there. And you know, call me nuts. I think she's up there right now with Bale and Daniel Day-Lewis. And I think she is someone. She's a go-to. You want
Joaquin
to.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is another one. I think that if there's a role that you want someone to lose themselves in and just transfer over exactly what you're looking for, I think Michelle Williams is the actress.
Have we seen her do major accents?
I'm gonna do a British one, I think.
I don't know. The only thing, the only one that I think that I noticed that was Michelle Williams that I said what a waste was Venom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Venom
My
was the only one
goodness.
where I said like you talk about where they didn't use her to her. I mean, that's like, hey, we've got
still
Daniel
like
Day-Lewis in the house.
You're right. It's just like someone says to you, "Listen, we're gonna serve filet mignons all day on set. You want that? No, give me Domino's.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me Domino's.
Yeah.
Well, why? Why not?
Not even like a New York style.
No, Domino's.
Domino's.
I want cardboard with bread on. That's cardboard
have
with
the
bread,
app.
some cheese, and that's it. All right.
It makes remember going back to All the Money in the World, the entire debate about her and Wahlberg coming back, and
right.
how much he was getting paid versus how much she was
Listen,
getting paid.
I like Mark Wahlberg. Okay, I've liked him in pretty much every movie he's ever been.
I really appreciate it.
For me. But like talking about actors and actresses, somebody that can like disappear in a role and somebody's the same in every movie he's ever done. It's Wahlberg. Yeah.
You like him?